The unthinkable return. Hitler in 2025? What if Hitler was alive today? Yes, Hitler. In 2025. It sounds mad, doesn't it? Like a terrible, terrible film. But let's just think about it, for one horrifying second. How would this man, this actual monster, even operate? He wouldn't know what an iPhone is or Wi-Fi. It's truly baffling. And deeply, deeply unsettling. Our world now is so different. We have the internet, constant news, social media everywhere. He never saw anything like it. Would these things stop him or, and this is scary, would they help him? He used radio, he used film, he was good at it. Now he could reach billions. Instantly. That's a chilling thought for us all. His old tricks were big rallies, carefully made pictures. Today, everything is fast. Every mistake goes viral. But every lie can spread fast too. Would he change? Or would he be just an old, angry man? It's a real question, a serious one. Information moves so quickly now, it can be good, it can be very, very bad indeed. He'd need a new plan, or his old plan might find new awful life. So let's explore this awful what if. How would this symbol of pure evil try to get power now, in our super-connected 2025? It's not just about him, you see, it's about us, every single one of us. How would we react to such a thing? What does it say about our world today, our media landscape, our own weaknesses? Hold on tight, folks, this is a disturbing thought experiment to say the least. The digital demagogue media, old and new. Imagine Hitler on Twitter or on TikTok. Yes, it's a genuine nightmare scenario. He loved big speeches, he adored grand theatrical gestures. How would that work in short, snappy videos? Or in tiny text posts limited by characters? He might try it, to spread his vile, hateful ideas far and wide, to find new followers, particularly young people or those who feel lost. The sheer speed of social media could make his voice louder than ever before. But wait a moment, there's another side to this coin. Modern media also shows things very clearly. Every word he uttered could be fact-checked, almost instantly by anyone with a phone. If he somehow managed to hold a rally, phones would be out everywhere, live streaming the event, analyzing his every move, protesting his presence. People with smartphones are everywhere now. He couldn't control the story, not like he did before with state TV and radio. It would be a constant uphill fight for him. And what about deepfakes? Those fake videos, the fake audio clips, these are new dangerous tools for liars. He or his dedicated fans could easily make them, to trick people into believing falsehoods, to cause widespread chaos and confusion, to make people doubt everything they see and hear. This confusing, murky world of online information, it might actually help someone like him, someone skilled in deception. It's an old trick, that of propaganda, now with new, incredibly scary technology. Then there are the echo chambers. Online, these are a significant problem. Social media algorithms tend to show you more of what you already like. If Hitler somehow got some fans, they would see his ideas repeated, again and again and again, in their own little online bubbles, shielded from other views. His awful, extremist views might seem normal there. This could make people become extreme much faster and more quietly than before. The internet could inadvertently hide these hate groups, letting them grow unchecked. Politics today, a no-go or a new playground? Now let's talk about politics. How would today's governments actually deal with Hitler and his disgusting, abhorrent ideas? Most democratic nations have laws in place, strong laws against hate speech and against inciting violence. His Nazi party? It would be banned, almost certainly. In so many countries around the world, he couldn't just show up out of nowhere and simply start again. There would be big, immediate legal fights. And that's a good thing, the world learned some lessons. A bit, anyway. But look around you today, we see some populist movements, we see some nationalist sentiments rising. This is happening all over the world, not just in one place. Some leaders use anger to their advantage. They use fear as a political tool, much like Hitler did back in his day. He might try to join them, to align with them, or even try to trick them and take over. He could attempt to sneak his awful ideas in very slowly. He was clever like that, a master manipulator. He could pretend to be softer, more reasonable, at first. And what about other countries? The international reaction? The world would absolutely scream in outrage. The United Nations would be in complete uproar. Alliances between nations would be severely stressed. Countries that fought against fascism in the past, they'd be on red alert, understandably. There would be immense pressure on any place he tried to hide, or any nation where he attempted to gain power. Sanctions, condemnations, perhaps even secret actions to stop him. The world is far more connected now than it was, more ready for this kind of threat. Maybe, we hope. But a word of caution is necessary here. Many people today don't trust politicians. They feel ignored, left behind by the system. If people are deeply unhappy with how things are, they might be tempted to listen to extreme voices, even a monster from history if he's smart about it. If he lies well, and convincingly, he would undoubtedly use our divisions against us, our fears, our current confusion. The real test is for our existing systems, to be strong, to be fair, to stop him. Our reaction, resistance, risk, and remembering. How would react? The general public, ordinary people. It's easy for us to say, no way, not a chance, and most of us would mean it, hopefully. There would be huge, passionate protests, both online using social media and in the streets, people who know their history, people who love democracy. They would stand up and make their voices heard. Social media, for all its many faults, would help to organize resistance, to share the truth, to fight his lies. The hashtag #NeverAgain would be everywhere, all over the globe. Still, social media has a well-documented dark side. We all know this to be true. Some people would, depressingly, like his message. Sadly, it's almost inevitable. Conspiracy nuts, racists, anti-Semites, neo-Nazis. These groups already exist in the shadows. He would be like a hero, a magnet to them. They might feel brave and emboldened online, hiding behind anonymous screens and fake profiles, connecting with other haters from around the world, spreading their vile poison further than ever before. This is a real, tangible danger. So, education is absolutely key. Knowing history is so incredibly important for everyone. Those who do not learn history are doomed to repeat it. It's an old saying, but it's profoundly true. Schools, museums, the media, families, everyone must take responsibility to remind people exactly who Hitler was, what he did, the horrors he unleashed. Survivors and their descendants would tell their painful stories, once again, to stop any attempt to clean up his image. It would be a constant, exhausting fight for truth, a fight for memory. So, Hitler in 2025, a truly awful, stomach-churning idea, but it reminds us of something vital. His ideas, hatred, racism, authoritarianism, tyranny, they aren't dead, they hide in the darkness, they wait for an opportunity. Sometimes they even shout loudly in public. We must stay awake and vigilant, think critically, love democracy and fight for it. Never ever get lazy or complacent. History taught us a terrible, bloody lesson. We must never, ever forget it, especially now, in our fast-moving, ever-changing modern world.